Hi everyone, it's Lada from Astrology.com with your October 2016 horoscopes. And before I start, very quickly two announcements. Come and join me on the 15th of October, the month of love, the month of Libra, the month of relationships. I'm going to be doing a 3 to 4 hour webinar together with Trifon Nikolov on lovers and marriage. This will be a very special webinar. We're gonna talk about compatibility, but from a very different level. We're going to talk about the points of love, the points of eros, the points of attraction in the horoscope, with the points of marriage as well. This is information you won't find available around. This is very ancient information. It's based on the Egyptian or Hermetic, also called Arabic points of love, which is actually the real, how do I say, the top level. You don't even need to know any astrology, but this is the top level compatibility, that if you learn only those 4 or 5 points of love and relationships and marriage that exist in each horoscope and compare them with someone else's horoscope, this is all you need to know about compatibility basically. You'll be able to know whether someone can be your marriage spouse, lover, whether you can have chemistry or not. So those 3 or 4 hours will focus on that on the 15th of October. Come and join us just for $69. And also those of you who want to join me or who want to see after that a recording of my webinar, just $29 on stelliums. Stelliums, if you have 4 or more planets together close in your horoscope. These are pioneers, these are people with a very special mission in their life. And there is very little information out there on stelliums. And if you happen to be one of those people like me who has 4 or more planets together conjunct very close in their horoscope, within one area of their horoscope, we're going to talk about what your mission is. And we're going to talk how you can deal with that extra charge energy of the stelliums and how to approach such people. This is only $29, and I'm putting links for both of those webinars here. Hi Libra, it is your month. It's a month of new beginnings because the sun will be in your sign. And even if it's your ascendant or moon in Libra, not necessarily just the sun, you will feel upliftment. You will feel a vitalization, influx of energy into you, an influx of initiative to start new things in life. Because the sun, not only the sun, there is a new moon actually in Libra on the 1st of October. So already from the 1st of October, you're given the green light to start new things. But usually what happens is that around the time of your birth, or around the time when the sun transits your moon or your ascendant in Libra, you start getting new ideas. And these might come in the shape of an inspiration, in the shape of you reading something, in the form of a bright idea coming into your head, or some opportunities just knocking on your door, or you having the urge to start something. It becomes like really insistent. Maybe it's been brewing in your mind for the last month, or maybe a few months ago already started brewing, and now when the planets, especially Mercury and Jupiter, will also be in your sign Libra, and these are the 2 planets of manifestation. When they're together in a sign, ancient Jaimini astrology says that when Mercury and Jupiter are together, they give material, physical manifestation on a tangible level. So it's not just going to be in your head, some idea that you dream about. It's not just going to be some kind of opportunity or some you feeling, oh, I can do it, but not really doing it. You know, it actually starts manifesting. New beginning starts happening in your life. And I would especially advise you to write down those ideas and to at least take the first step until, you know, the first 2-3 weeks of October while the sun is still in Libra, to take the first step, whether it's make a phone call, or whether it's to, you know, whatever this new idea in regards to your life is, to go and research that thing, or to start if you want to make a new website, to contact and start working on it. If you want to start a new project of yours, to write the first page, or some new business idea, to start making it, to start working on it. Because whatever you initiate during a new moon and the 2 weeks after the new moon, and especially whatever you initiate when Jupiter and Mercury are together in your sign, the 2 planets of manifestation, it will have long-lasting results. It will be able to be implanted in your life for a long time and give tangible results, material on the physical level. And you have also the energy to start going in that direction, to start moving those things. And not only that, but Mercury, Jupiter, the Sun and Mars are in your angular houses. The angular houses, the houses of action, of making new beginnings. And I also say this in every sign. For the first time in quite a few months, and it's very rare that the 5 important planets, Jupiter, Saturn, Mercury, Mars, and Venus, are moving direct. And this is great because it means that we don't have to repeat old lessons, we don't have to go over and over old mistakes, we don't have to correct things, we don't have to be stuck in the past. Things are moving and progressing forwards. And this is happening around your birthday, or if it's your ascendant in Libra or your moon in Libra, it's happening when so many planets are activating Libra. So you're gonna start, if you, especially maybe the last month, you might have been feeling more down, or especially the last 5 months, because we had so many retrograde planets. Things were just moving a bit slower and required extra efforts. Now you feel like this flux of inspiration, flux of energy, and physical vitality as well. And things will just start manifesting, popping up around you. You just have to respond and take the initiative in regards to that. And whenever my teacher always said, when the sun transits your sign, and now that also Jupiter and Mercury, the planets of manifestation, this is the time when you have to be maximally active, when you have to be maximally initiative. Because little actions will have long-lasting reverberations. Again, as I said, it might be even a symbolic actions if you don't have all the resources to make it fully a project right now, to complete it. Start the first steps. If you start it during this period, the universe will allow you, even if you don't know what the next steps will be, will combine around you and give you the resources and the information or the associates or whatever that you need. Will, if you started at the right time, and now is the right time for Libra, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant people. Just flux of ideas, flux of new inspirations that come. You know, Mercury being in your sign, Libra, what does it mean? It makes you, Mercury is the intelligent mind, so it makes you make connections and information that you have, you start making sense of it, you make connections, and you're able to shine with your brilliance. You're much wittier, you're much more, Mercury is the manager, the organizer. Mercury is, you're able to organize, to manage things. Why is it that when Mercury and Jupiter together, they bring manifestation? Because Jupiter is new ideas and inspiration and opportunities from above. Something that you really wanted, the universe starts, or something that you even didn't want, but better. The universe starts opening the window for you now with Jupiter in your 11th house and bringing that in your first house, and bringing that inspiration. And Mercury there, you start taking the actions, the practical actions, which is organizing, managing, making the plan how to manifest them. That's why these two planets manifest on the material level when they're together. And it's really supportive. And not only that, but Mercury and Jupiter also trining your 5th house. It's called the Rashi aspect. But when there is this specific aspect of both Mercury and Jupiter triggering the 5th house for a sign, it also shows the 5th house matters can start manifesting on a material level. 5th house is creative ideas. 5th house is romance. Some of you might go on a date, but tangible this time. A date that manifests. Some of you might finally be able to, if you're trying to get pregnant, for example, 5th house is conception, you can get pregnant. Some of you can have some positive manifestations in the life of your child. Some of you might have some creative idea that's great, or if you're an artist, if you're a center stage figure, if you're a creative figure of any sort, if you're a figure that you know, that speaks publicly, or that uses any kind of creative mind, or teaching, or you know, having a public of some sort. This is the 5th house. You're gonna become more popular. You're gonna have the opportunity to further advance your art, your artistic skills, your artistic projects in some way. The inspiration is flowing, it's happening there. So act with it, take new beginnings. And even if you're not in any way creative person, which I doubt it, Libra ascendant people usually are in some way, but 5th house rules anything which is your own personal business. So now you can start getting ideas about something to do with your business that can expand it, that can bring opportunities, tangible results there, turning something that you're passionate about, like a hobby, into a business or into something profitable. It can be also a good time for some kind of investments of some sort. Fifth house rules speculative investments as well, speculations. You might be a bit luckier also at games of chance when the fifth house is aspected by two benefics. I'm not saying you're gonna win the lotto, but you're gonna have more luck than normal. And again, in regards to romantic experiences, love experiences as well, creative experiences, new ideas, having fun as well. This is the fifth house, so you have a lot of green light happening there. And also Venus is in your second house, Libra, which is finances, so you can gain some object of that Venus. Wherever Venus happens, it allows us to enjoy ourselves, to appreciate it more. It allows us to gain something that we really consider beautiful when it's in the second house, that we really consider maybe you can buy new clothes or pair of shoes that you really love, or maybe you can receive a present that you really enjoy. Maybe you can buy something that you consider very valuable, or have the opportunity to gain something that you consider very valuable as well. And Venus in the second house allows you, the second house in ancient astrology rules the face, to become physically more attractive as well, to start feeling physically and especially in the face more attractive. The second house allows for more, when Venus is there, for more sensual pleasures for you Libras, enjoying good foods, good views, enjoying a sensual contact with others, enjoying I don't know, good clothes, good environments of any sort, and having more peace, not more peace, but more enjoyment from such tangible material matters. And I'm not saying you become rich or anything. Venus transits your second house every year, but it kind of increases, improves finances, eases them in some way, brings things that we value and we consider pleasurable into us. And you're gonna have Mars in your fourth house as well, Libra. That's a little bit more aggravated influence, because Mars is the smaller malefic. And in the fourth house is family, property. You might have to be fixing something, especially you know, Mars goes into your seventh house from around the end of September or the beginning of October, even the end of September. So it might be a time some of you might be fixing, doing renovations at home, because Mars requires expenditure of energy, moving something in regards to your home. And in the more negative level, there might be some more arguments in regards to family members, in regards to fixing something that is about the place to live, or something in regards to your parents or family members of some sort, or something about the house that's a little bit frustrating. But Mars passes very quickly to your fourth house. It's not going to go retrograde there to really embitter those problems and make you work on them for months. No, some problem comes, you solve it, and by the end of this period, maybe by the end of October or November, you have a much better home, or you fix something, you improve something in your home, or if there was escalation of something to do with problems with family, you've solved them, and you're able to move forward again. And so yeah, there is more dynamism in your private life. In your emotions, you become more emotionally reactive when Mars is in the fourth house, because the fourth house is feelings. When Mars is there, we just get a little bit more aggravated, emotionally more reactive, because this is a sensitive area of the horoscope. It's your soul, it's your, you know, your feelings. Someone, you might feel a little bit more, you know, kind of, when it comes to your feelings, more defensive, more protective, or when it comes to your family, you might feel more defensive or protective. But on the positive level, you can use that energy to do something active in regards to your home, to tackle some problems in regards to your home, to do something active together with family members of yours who can help you in that direction. And I want to give you some specific days. Those of you Libras who are born from the 27th of September till the 4th, 5th of August, you're gonna have, for the first time in 12 years, Jupiter transiting your Sun. Wow! So 27th of September till the 4th and 5th of October, you're gonna have this October Jupiter transiting your Sun. Or if you have your ascendant or moon from 40 or 11 degrees in Libra, Jupiter is transiting exactly over your ascendant or your moon. What does it mean? If it's your Sun there, the dates that I gave, you can get an opportunity through a career. You can get the opportunity to develop some goal of yours that you've wanted. You can get some inspiration, you can get some doors opening for you, or something that comes to you through male figures, bosses, husband, important man, maybe meeting an important man in your life that's very beneficial, who opens doors for you in some way. But the Sun is also your own personal initiative, your goals, your your own role and career in life, so Jupiter starts opening doors there, opportunities. Now again, I would advise you, be as initiative as possible. If it's your moon there, something to do with your family can happen very positive, something to do with your personal emotional life, something to do with important women or emotional relationships of the heart, that's very important and positive and good news. Something to do with motherhood or the mother in your life, that's very positive with family. If it's your ascendant overall direction in your life, there might be opportunities for travel, which is Jupiter. And even with the sun and moon, Jupiter brings opportunity for travel, opportunity for expansion, opportunity for new horizons. Jupiter brings new ideas. Jupiter starts opening doors for you. It brings more confidence, more belief. If till now you were preparing while Jupiter was in the 12th house from you, you are wrapping up things, you start a new 12-year cycle if you're born on those degrees or those days. So as you can see, Libra, I only have good things for you to say for this month and actually for quite a few months ahead, because Libra will be graced by the presence, the rare presence of Jupiter, the great benefic. And if you want to know specifically how Jupiter and Libra will affect you, if you happen to have Sun, Moon or Ascendant or Venus or some planet in Libra, you can still order my Jupiter and Libra webinar, which is just $29, and you can send me your horoscope and I'll send you an email how exactly Jupiter will affect you and which part of the webinar is specifically for you. So thank you so much, Libra. Enjoy these new beginnings in your life starting in October. Take the best advantage of them and subscribe to my channel.